Hi there, it's Paschal here. Thanks for coming to check out this video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about investing in yourself. Now, if you don't know me, I started my online business in 2017, and ever since then, I started sharing my journey, what I'm experiencing in online business, so that anybody that is looking to start will begin to understand what it takes, what is expected of them, what they are required to do in order to get any sort of financial result. Because a lot of people have tried different, I can tell you now, many people have tried different online training courses, programs, and all that, and they just found out they were just spending money and they never made the money out of it. So for that reason, many people think it's a scam, or it doesn't work, or just name it. You know what I'm talking about. So, but for me, I got to that point where I'm making good amount of money online, and I'm coaching people out even how to do it, and I've got a few success for my mentees. And so it's I what I'm want to share here is the power of investing in yourself, because there's a quote I heard or I read in a book one time. It's by Bob Proctor. He said, if you are not willing to invest in these programs, you don't deserve the reward. And the day I heard that, it gave me a light bulb moment. Because I like making this relatable. Me personally, before I started this whole online thing, just working, the only way I invested in myself, that's if I ever did, was basically maybe to, I don't even think I did for 1 second. The thought never came to me that I should pick up a book or and read it to understand what the book is talking about in business or about life. And you see, I was just going through life because my thought or my mindset was, I've gone to school, I finished school, that's it, done. My job now is to just get a job and work all the way to the end of my life, and that's it. I should be able to be financially free or do all the things I want. But I came to the realization quickly that it looks like something is not connecting. I don't know if you're feeling that way, because you will understand whether something is connecting or not. And I realized I read in another quote. I think it's I can't remember again, because it's since I started this online business, I started educating myself, education. There's a quote that said, if what you know, I'm not sure I'm gonna get this right. If what you know is, since you graduated in school, is what you know, then you know what every other person knows. Then the people that make the edge or go out, I'm just explaining what the quote is. The people that get on in life are the people that continue their education after school. And you hardly see anybody that is willing to invest thousands and thousands of dollars in their education after school. Because when you graduate, the first thing on your mind is to get a job. When you get a job, the next thing in your mind is to get a family, raise them, and you see yourself, you just get into that circle of roller coaster, hamster on a wheel. You just start doing that thing, going to work, coming back, you start making babies, and after that you think of how you can raise the kids. You're no longer in control of your thoughts anymore. You're like literally running down life the way everybody around you is doing it. So, but very few people will make out time to look at their projects and look at where their life is going and make investments in themselves to change it. Because what Einstein said is, your mind has created a problem your mind cannot solve. So you have to understand that if you're not investing in yourself in any form, maybe you are reading, or by joining trainings, or going to seminars, these are forms of investing in yourself. If you're not doing any of this, chances are you don't have a good life, and you're probably struggling in almost all areas of your life. Maybe you're just getting by, your bills are being paid, and maybe if you stop work now, or if your work stops now, you can't survive after 3 months or 6 months, that kind of a thing, because you don't have any other skills, because all your life is dependent on that job that you're doing. So if that job stops now, there's nothing else you can do. You just be like, you will just be under stress. Next thing, you start thinking of another job or another thing. So that's the reason many people are stuck in life, because they don't invest in themselves. But when you start investing in yourself, what you will realize is you will start seeing opportunities. Right now, you are seeing the opportunities, but because of ignorance, because of lack of your ignorance I had all through my after school, there were so many opportunities that will come by, but you will not see yourself capable of taking those opportunities because you don't believe in yourself, or you don't have self-esteem, or there's something lacking about you. So let's say the idea of running a company will blow your mind. It will be like, it's for some people, your job is just to work for them. You see, that's the kind of thought of I was having when I was not investing in myself. But now, since I started this online training, you will it's not when it's not even the online training. Since I started reading books, audio, joining seminars almost every month, doing webinars, all these things, now I begin to see there is so much opportunity. Like, you won't believe it when you start. Because what happens is not that there's anything different that will change about you. What you will realize is that your self-esteem goes up. What you think you can do will improve. You will know immediately that your job, you're bigger than it. You should be doing more. You should be earning more. Then, because you're investing in yourself, when you see an opportunity that kind of will suit you, the kind of lifestyle that you want, you take it. You go and grab it. You just like hone into it. If there's any money to be paid, you pay it without worrying, because you understand there's something that you want to achieve, and you know it's going to take you time, but you're prepared to do the work, because you understand, because of the investment you're doing in yourself, you understand that it will take time. So you're not in a hurry, you're patient, and you're approaching it in a calm, collective way. That's how you produce the result, because that's comes from a quality of life of somebody that is investing in themselves. It's not like, because many people that look to start businesses online, maybe they are stressed at work, or stressed in their relationship, or stressed in their life. They're not spending time with their kids. Their thought process, mainly for me when I started, was, you might be thinking businesses, get a customer, sell a product to them, you earn a commission, and that's it. That's how you make money. In a layman's eyes, that's what they see. But from a successful business owner, what they see is, they don't focus on the product or the sequence. They want to understand the customer. Because when you understand somebody or something, you can now know how to position your product or offer in front of them. You know your right prospects. So the most successful people are people that invest in themselves, studying other people. Because that is the secret in business. Because you're not going to be doing business with Maltras or iPad or iPhone or any product. That's not who is going to pay you. The person that is going to pay you is a human being. So if you don't understand how human beings operate, that require the services that you want to provide, if you can't invest in yourself to see that happening, then chances are you're not going to be successful in the business. You might put in a lot of money and you won't make it happen, because you did not spend the time on the most important ingredient in business, which is, how do I get a customer? Because I'm just coming back from one of the meetups that we had, and what I was telling to one of the guys was, the skill that we learn in SFM it's like a lifetime skill. How can you get somebody that is watching a rat or a movie on the internet or reading an article, you get them to start buy a book in less than 10 minutes. They are not thinking of buying the book, but you get them to, how can they, from here, they are watching a cat and mouse video on YouTube, then you get them to buy a book that is on how to cook. Maybe the person likes cooking. It's a skill. It's not accident. Most people think successful people succeed by accident. They don't succeed by accident. They know what they are doing. So the only way you get this information is by investing in yourself. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time. So I don't care where you are right now. But what I want you to understand is, if you're looking to start a business online and you see people that are all these videos online telling you can opt in here, this is how a sales funnel works, or this, those things are okay. They have their part. But the most important skill you need is that part that brings cash. How do you get somebody to pay you? You can build sales funnel, you can hire people to build sales funnel for you, but you can't hire somebody to do the get you your customers, because that person will eventually has all the skills that you need. They will go and start their own. They have the skills of life. If you must pay them handsomely. So that is one skill every entrepreneur has: sales. So if you're not like understanding how to invest in yourself to actually get some people to pay you in your product and services, I recommend you to look at some books that will start teaching you about yourself, because the first thing you have to understand is who you are. Most people don't know who they are. If you ask them who are you, they will tell you their name, and unfortunately it's sad. And that's what I want to share with you today, because I will encourage you to start some sort of investment in yourself, because that's the way. That's the way. I know if I'm looking at myself, when I was like 27 and all that, trying to get into life, if anybody was talking to me about investing in myself, what would I say to them? And it's about coaching. You need coaches, you need mentors, you need support, because you in your mind will think, I can figure this out. The truth is that, look at around you already. That's exactly what you're going to produce. You're not going to do, you can't outperform your self-image. You need people to help you break outside that, and that comes from self-investment. All right. Apart from that, if you want to join my webinar, it's every Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time. This is where I share most of the strategies or techniques of everything I use in my online business, how I do most of the things I do. If you want to join, it's 8 p.m. UK time. I'll put the links in the description or below this video. And apart from that, if you like what you're hearing, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question you would like me to address that you're concerned with, like people do send me questions, I answer them in these videos. You can post yours. I'm free out. If I've had experience with it, I'll share with you, so that you can make a better decision, so you don't end up like most people did or lose money in online business. You're making an informed decision when you're looking to start or whenever you're ready. Apart from that, it's another video from Paschal. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.